I go ahead and start with the statement. Okay. Good afternoon. The United States is aware of recent media reports about a potential WMD shipment in Asia, and I wanted to respond to those reports to clear things up a little bit. The United States is not aware of any specific flight, as the media reports indicated. However, our intelligence agencies are on top of this. They are investigating different leads and talking to different people. And we also, if it does reach a point where we confirm that there is indeed a WMD shipment, we have the framework in place to deal with this. We are in contact with the relevant countries in the region, and we are all on the same page as far as how dealing with this problem. So that's about all I can publicly say at this time. Yes?
Yeah, Bobby Janek of BNN International. You say relevant countries in the nation. The news reports only state that there was a flight stopped in Brazoristan. Are you telling me that there are other flights that might be passing through that involve other countries in the region?
Again, we cannot confirm that a specific flight landed in a specific country, but we understand that there are several countries in the region that might be affected by this flight. If this flight were to exist, it could end up in a number of different countries, and any country that is specifically involved is on the same page as us. So, again, we're not going to confirm that there's a certain plane in a certain country. We don't have that information. Yes?
Are you in touch with the Bavarian Federation on this? And how would you characterize those contacts? Have they been cooperative, or is there some element of competition between the United States and the Bavarian Federation on how to handle this?
We are indeed in touch with the Bavarian Federation, and we are on the same page with them. Again, our interests are the same here. We do not want to see WMD materials transported freely throughout the region. And so, yes, we are on the same page.
Follow-up question, will the U.S. be taking the lead in examination of this cargo?
That is something that if a situation does arise, the specifics have not been confirmed at this point. And I don't know if that kind of information would be detailed publicly in any great detail. Yes.
Nicholas Reeves, New Orleans Times-Picayune. We've had incidents before where material has been simply turned back and sent back to the home country. What is the U.S. going to do to make sure that this material is taken off the market?
Again, it's a policy of the United States that we're not going to allow proliferation of WMD material. So we can assure you that this material will not be allowed to reach its destination if it is indeed intended for a place that does not currently have a weapons program. Yes.
So this news reports state that the material originated in Pyongyang. Given their recent missile test, is this the shot across the bow? Is Pyongyang really going to war with the PSI countries, or is proliferation taken to a new level now? What is the U.S. doing about the global-wide, what this might mean, what ramifications this has?
Again, well, like I said before, we have several allies in the region that are all on the same page. This issue, we're not going to allow the proliferation of WMD to new countries in the region. We've agreed to work together to prevent such an occasion as you suggested from occurring. We are confident that we can prevent such a scenario from happening. Yes.
Adrian LeBlair, does the U.S. have a support team on the ground in the country where the plane is?
We have teams that are, in case our teams are needed, they are available on short notice to go anywhere they're needed to be. Yes.
Is the President personally involved in the decision-making in this issue, and has he been in touch with the President of the Bavarian Federation?
I cannot confirm that there's been direct contact between the presidents of the two nations, but I'm sure that he's on top of things and he's monitoring events closely. And I'll take one more question. Yes.
If Brazoristan does not stop this plane, is the U.S. going to do anything about it?
The U.S. is committed to preventing WMD proliferation, and well, we prefer to work with our allies in the region, and we are confident that they are willing to work with us. The U.S. does reserve the right to act on its own if absolutely necessary.
Follow-up question, does that mean you're going to employ use of force if the plane does leave Brazoristan airport?
Again, we do not believe that that's going to be necessary. we are on the same page with all of the other countries, all of our allies, and we're confident that we will work through this diplomatically. Thank you.
Well done.